Yes, Simos Corner. Got a new series now. It's called Breakdowns, and so on top of the reactions, I'll be breaking down just various types of music content. It doesn't always have to be serious. It could be funny, whatever it is. And this is going to be more interactive. So it'll be, because obviously this isn't music related. I don't necessarily need to react for 30 seconds and then stop the video and then talk. I can stop the video whenever. And also, the further that this goes, the more you guys can send content for me to break down as well. So yeah, this is the first episode breakdown. This is going to be Dame Dash's No Jumper interview.
It's really not such an older person sport. At a certain age, you're maintaining a brand and you're evolving your brand. Like, think about the rappers. Think about what rapper you know today that's hugely famous, that's not married to a famous woman, or is not.
You think of like Nas, but I guess it depends on the level that he's talking about, because Nas is a great rapper, but he doesn't really sell that much. Made some great investments, but yeah, just in general, he doesn't really sell that much, and he's coveted by the people, but he's not necessarily a Billboard. He's not a Drake. Do you know what I mean? I'm not comparing the two because there isn't any comparison. But yeah, I'm trying to think anybody else. Eminem's the only rapper that I can think of that hasn't married somebody else to maintain relevancy.
Or is not a movie star.
So like we can't count Nas. He's not hugely famous enough.
I wouldn't say they talking about him every day like that. I think Nas does a lot, and I love what Nas does. He's a cool dude. To me, like, I think he's eloquently been the quintessential hip hop legend.
But if Nas really wanted to be that
answer
person,
my question.
What was it? I'm trying to think of like huge stars who aren't
married
in
to
a high
famous
profile
women.
Relationship. I don't know. I mean, that's what people want to see from you eventually.
That wasn't my question.
I don't know.
Dame's he's an asshole. Like, he's a dickhead. He's an asshole, whatever you want to call him. But he brings up good points in this interview. Well, he brings up a good point in the sense that he asks him a direct question. He's not getting direct answers. The thing with Dame Dash, and I think he's got a brilliant mind, I just think it's his people skills. He doesn't necessarily have people skills, but he's got an amazing business acumen and a great vision, obviously, to create Rockefeller with Jay-Z and all of that. Like, he's definitely got that entrepreneurial spirit. If you haven't watched his interview yet on Breakfast Club, definitely watch it.
Question was name one. Exactly, you can't. So that tells you it's not about the music, bro.
Right. There you go. Well, what about like a Dr. Dre? You got a regular girlfriend or a regular wife?
They don't talk about Dre every day.
But who the hell do they talk about every day from the older generation?
Okay, so that's the end of the clip. And I guess maybe my leaving thoughts are, it's kind of hard to gauge what Dame's question is, because like Adam said, how do you, like, which rapper do we check on every day? But I'm going to kind of rethink that statement into more saying, what rappers, if this is music related, what rappers, if they were to release an album today, 10 years after their peak, would still have high numbers? And if you look at some of those rappers, Eminem, Kanye, Jay-Z, Nas, let's just focus on those four. So Eminem obviously isn't married. He doesn't have ventures outside of music, but yet he's got a loyal fan base, and still sells a lot of records. And then you've got Jay-Z. Obviously, musically, Jay-Z in his peak, amazing. I'll be real, he was amazing. Nowadays, musically, we don't hear too much from him. Just a few guest appearances, which maybe is the right way. As you get to that GOAT status, maybe you just only want to be out there in certain instances. Like, you don't want to be all over the place. So I get that. But think about who he's married to as well. Beyonce, Queen Bee. Then you've got Kanye. I mean, musically, genius. I mean, he's got the most, after all of those four people that I've named, he's got the best discography. And I would even argue that he's got the best discography in hip-hop. he was married to Kim Kardashian, and I definitely think that was a power move on his side to catapult him to the place where he needed to be to get his business ventures out there into realistic things. So I think that was more of a business play / smart move by Kanye, if I'm being real. They're not together anymore. But yeah, that could be a case of it as well. But yeah, that's it. That's episode 1. On to the next one. I'm out.